Today we're going to talk about speech as an act. You know, of course, that speech is covered by the First Amendment. There's the free speech section of the First Amendment. So a lot of things people say may be offensive, but they're not criminal because speech is covered. But not everything falls under the protected status of speech. There are some crimes you can commit that involve words. For example, if you walk into a bank and you hand the teller a note and it says, "Put the money in the bag and nobody gets hurt." Well, that was speech, but it was also bank robbery, and you will go to prison for that. If you threaten somebody, that's assault. That's the crime of assault. It doesn't matter that you use words to indicate that threat. It's the fact that you committed assault. And so assault is not covered by the First Amendment. Yelling fire in a crowded theater. We've had cases of people who had classified materials that they leaked. They could be charged with a crime, violation of the Espionage Act. If you take classified material. Right now, Edward Snowden is on the run. He's outside the United States because he leaked a whole bunch of information that the public is now aware of, and that stuff was classified. Some people think he's a hero, and some people think he's a traitor. But under the law, Edward Snowden is in jeopardy. He's got legal liability attached. He may have a defense, I don't know. We'll find that out if they ever catch him. You can give words to call people up and stalk them and intimidate them. And again, the fact that you use words does not let you off. However, that does not mean that every time you say something that offends people, that it can be turned into a crime. There's a group, and we use this in the book, the Westboro Baptist Church. They're a controversial church that goes all over the country and protests. And they say really, really offensive things in their protests. In one case, they went to a Marine's funeral and they had big signs that said, "Thank God for dead Marines." That is not a crime. That's an awful thing to do. And that's why they were charged, but they beat the rap because the First Amendment allows them to do that. Now, there may be some really gray area cases, but there are a lot of things that people do that are offensive.